Welcome you all in faculty lecture series. Today we will cover how to make Google Classroom and what are the benefits of Google Classroom and how we can create our own classroom and communicate with student through Google Classroom. So, introduction to Google Classroom. Google Classroom makes teaching more productive and meaningful by streaming assignments, boosting collaboration and fostering communication. Educators can create classes, distribute assignments, send feedbacks, and see everything in one place. Classroom also seamlessly integrates with other Google tools like Google Documents and Google Drives. Schools and non-profit organization gets Classroom as a core service for G Suite for education and G Suites for non-profit, which are definitely free. Individual like us, we can also create Google Classrooms by using our own personal Google account for free. But organizations like classrooms and schools and non-profit organizations can get an additional services in through G Suites products like G Suites Enterprise or G Suites Business. Now, what are the benefits of using Google Classroom? So the first benefit is it is easy to set up. Teacher can set up class. They can invite students and co-teachers. On classwork page, they can share informations, they can share assignments, questions and materials to the student. Definitely it saves times and papers. Teacher can create classes, they can distribute assignments, they can communicate with the students and they can stay organized because each and every information is available in one place. Basically, this enhances communication and feedbacks between teachers as well as student. Teachers can create assignment and send announcement to the student and instantly can start class discussions. Teachers can also quickly see who has or hasn't completed the work and give direct real-time feedback and grades. Teachers can work with apps. Google Classroom generally work with apps which we generally use. Google Classroom use Google Documents, Google Calendar, Gmail, Drives, and Forms. And the most important part, it is affordable and secure, as Classroom is completely free for schools, non-profit organizations, and individuals. Now, what we can do with Classroom, that depends on users. So for teachers like us, we can create and manage class. We can give assignments and grades to the students. We can give direct and real-time feedback. For students, they can track their classwork and materials. They can share resources and interact in class stream or by email. They can submit assignment and they can get feedbacks and grades. For guardians, they can get an email summary of their students' work. The summary includes information about missing work, upcoming assignments, and class activity. Basically, guardians can't sign in into the classroom directly, so they receive the email summaries. For administrators, they can create, view, or delete any class in their domain, add or remove students and teachers from classes. They can view work in all classes in their domain. What are the features of Classroom and benefits? Basically, we all know now Classroom is free. It includes email, documents, and storage. Classroom was designed collaboratively with teachers to help them to save time, keep class organized, and improve communication with the students. It saves teachers time. By adding students easily, students can join a class with a code, giving you more time to teach. So about this code system, when we will start, when we will actually create our Google Classrooms, I'll tell you about how this code comes and how we need to share this code to the students. We can manage multiple classes. We can reuse existing announcements, assignments or questions from another classes. We can share posts across multiple class and archive class for future references. We can teach together. We can teach together we can collaborate with maximum 20 other instructors. This basically help us to enhance the course material and knowledge in the course. We can enrich the assignment by adding material to our assignments such as YouTube videos, Google Form surveys, PDFs, and other items from Google Drive, which is not easily possible in physical classroom. It helps us to customize assignments. Individual assignments, teachers can post works and announcement to the individual student in a class. They can prepare in advance. The teacher can draft an announcement, assignments, and questions or schedule them to post at certain time. We can customize our class graphics, change the default color or theme of our class. About classroom for user accounts. So first user account is for school. The user account depends on learning setting. There are different types of accounts we can use with classroom. First is school account. You get a school account from an accredited school using G Suite for Education. Your school's IT administrator creates and manages these accounts and gives you your email and password. The accounts look like you at the rate yourschools.edu. If you use Classroom in a school and want access to Classroom from home, use your school account to sign in. Now, for personal, a personal Google account is one that you create. You are likely to use it with Classroom outside of school settings, such as tutoring center or homeschool. It might look like you at the gmail.com. These accounts can't access the same Classroom features as other accounts with a personal Google account. Children who have an account managed by a parent can't create or teach class. Student can't email classmates. Teachers can't invite guardians to sign up for email summaries. Each country has its own minimum age requirement for creating a Google account. Children who don't meet the minimum age requirement can have an adult create an account. The last is the G Suite account. This is the most important. Children 30 and under should only use Classroom with G Suite for Education and non-profit accounts. A G Suite account is typically used in a large organization that run G Suite Basics, Business Enterprise, or G Suites for non-profit. Our organization's admins create and manage these accounts and give us our email ID and passwords. The accounts in this case look like you at the rate yourcompany.com. So that's all for Google Classroom. Now in next class, we will create a Google Classroom and learn what all we can do through Google Classrooms. Thank you very much.